Hey, what's happening, ladies and gentlemen? King Penny here, man. Welcome to another edition of the podcast, man. Hey, appreciate you guys rocking with me. Hey, been trying a whole bunch of different backgrounds, seeing what works. We gonna keep on trying it, man. Longmont Public Media has been great about letting me move around and shift some things around. Hey, you guys check them out if you haven't, man. 457 4th Avenue, Longmont. Hey, we got a special guest today. Called her before her show tomorrow, man. Hey, lucky guy gets to sit down with her, man. So let's welcome our guest.
Hi.
Hey, so what's your name?
All right, so I'm She Who Won't Be Named.
Where you from?
I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis 10 up in the building, okay.
Big Memphis.
Oh, hey, not for all. I'm joking.
I love them too.
I heard that.
Yeah,
So
and
you.
Longmont. Shout out to Longmont.
Oh, that's how you gonna do it. I
Yeah.
appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? So what it is that you do?
I am an artist. I'm a housewife. I'm an entrepreneur of a couple of things because I have I do art, illustration, graphic design. So.
Oh, that's super cool. I didn't even know about the graphic design thing.
Yeah, sometimes I keep it under wraps because I get tired of people needing an oceanic background with it gets complicated sometimes.
Yeah, look,
And then they want it for free.
Look, it just got more complicated because guess who knows about it? Eh? Nah. So let's get into the music.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So you have a show tomorrow. Are you ready?
Yes, of course, always.
You know what I mean?
Always.
Like,
yeah.
it's gonna be big energy, of course.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, so no nerves, no anything.
I was my grandma was an English professor. She used to be the superintendent. She was the CEO of an adoption agency. So she was big, and she was in her sorority. So Delta Sigma Theta, that was her sorority. Shout out to y'all. I am not a member, but my sister, mother, and grandmother is. So, you know, she trained us in public speaking. Okay. So I don't really have I was blessed to not have that issue of getting, in middle school, yes. But as I got older, I'm used to, sorry. I have my baby here. Zion is here for those who know her. But, yeah, I'm just used to speaking in front of crowds. It's a little bit different when you're rapping, but I also used to do theater and acting and stuff. They put me in Memphis is a little rough, so my mom put us in all types of extracurriculars. Okay. So we would be out of the streets because I played basketball too. And I was in the neighborhood playing basketball, and she didn't like that. So she had me doing all types of stuff that I was good at. You know what I'm saying? Just to help me.
No, so you like a little Swiss Army knife, huh?
Yeah,
You just got everything.
Renaissance child.
No, that's super cool. So as far as the music go, it's a certain genre. I mean, I guess it'd be hip hop.
Yeah, hip hop predominantly.
But what would be the? I guess what are your inspirations? I guess I should ask.
My inspirations are A Tribe Called Quest, Lauryn Hill, like Mos Def, Wu-Tang, Method Man, Ghostface Killer were my favorites, and the RZA. And the GZA, the Genius, yes. KRS-One, Redman, people like that. Like, I grew up in a more hip-hop oriented. My mom loved Tupac and Ice Cube. I more so went towards the Ice Cube rap. I do respect Tupac, and I understand why she liked him. Tupac is a big inspiration when it comes to, like, the more social awareness. Yeah. When it comes down to, because my mom liked socially aware people. Yeah. She used to mess around with the Black Panthers when she was in college and stuff. So so she's big on like social and philanthropy and things of that nature. So I'm for the people. All power to the people always.
I heard that. No, I like. Nobody ever really mentions the GZA. I mean, I'm a big Liquid Swords fan.
Yeah.
And on that first verse on Reunited, I be trying to tell everybody when he said something like bullets, something go through your garments and streamline compartments or something like that. I was just like, oh my goodness.
So like ODB, Phife Dawg, people like that. I like them because they used to like just not care. Mm-hmm. They were still bumping. They still was hip hop oriented, but they didn't care. I like ODB. He always be cussing. He was funny. I like he randomly like, I beat your
thank you. Thank you for stopping. I appreciate it. Yeah. And there goes showing the public speaking background. I appreciate that. Hey, so if there was one song out of your catalog, right, that people could say, hey, look here. This is what I sound like, or this is what people know me for. What song would that be?
It would be Neighborhood. Neighborhood. And I have another song that's oddly popular. And I only say oddly because I barely promoted it. But I've done a few things where it's been highlighted on certain media site platforms and things like that. But it's Pick Up My Line. It's a song I did that's more of an R&B style
Okay.
type deal, but Neighborhood in that one. And if you've seen me perform R.I.P. Riley, because the story behind it is my cat died, but his name is Riley, like Riley Freeman from the Boondocks.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make a turn song for him. So it's like like I say the story, and then when the song come on, they're like, wait a minute, like yeah, it's like a real Memphis, like just crazy fun.
So yeah, you
High
be
energy.
branched out all over the road. You
Yeah.
say Riley from Boondocks, the Jizzle. Hey, got a whole bunch going on here.
I'm a '90s baby.
Hey, so
We
what's
was in the middle of
so what are
everything.
your hobbies outside of music?
Other than raising a child, I do art as well. Raising a child is something I do outside of it too, because
Yeah.
that's a whole different lifestyle. But I do art, so I have a cartoon. Her name is Frodo. Working on designs. What I do is I usually take people from my life. No, I usually take people from my life and I create a cartoon. Like my husband, he's a basketball player, so his is Bill, and it's a basketball that always be fresh to death with the hat and the shoes. And it kind of is his sidekick because he sometimes raps, but not like that.
Yeah.
He's a hooper, so he likes to play ball. And now that he's a dad, he's the breadwinner, so he's working.
Yeah.
He one of them 60 hours a week daddies. So yeah.
Okay. No, that's super cool. Super supportive.
Yes, very supportive. We're real supportive on what we do, even when we're there is an adjustment period when it comes to because of how we're raised or conditioned, I would say, in this lifestyle. Sometimes you gotta check yourself and your feelings on both ends. Because I used to be a ball player, but I hurt my knee, so it's hard when I go to games like, oh, let me play, knowing it's gonna hinder what he got going. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm going to mess something up and, he could be hooping with somebody else and highlighting himself. Or vice versa. When I used to first come bring him to the studio, he'd be like, let me get on this beat, knowing he don't want to perform and stuff. It's just kind of like, I feel like that's a conditioned thing that we have as people sometimes.
Yeah.
Because we always want to be a part of something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you have to learn how to take the back seat and let that person shine. Type deal. So
Okay.
yeah, but the thing I adore about our relationship is that we actually do take the time to try to not only acknowledge what's going on but work on it. You know what I'm saying?
That's super cool. So you have support. Let's talk about the team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The team that's around you, like.
I am more of a lone wolf, but my team does consist of a few people. We have CY at Sleeve on IG.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No, I didn't. Okay.
That's my engineer. One day I was blessed after the knock. They gave me an opportunity to be on the all-female cipher. I met him at that show, and he's been my engineer ever since. Katrina, that's like my official, unofficial photographer.
Shout out to Long Live the Queen on Instagram and at Sleeve on Instagram.
We have Matthias the Great. That's Matthias the Great on Instagram. He's more of an artist that I would say I'm closest to out here, just because we worked at Cisco together, me and my husband. So we know each other, because in this industry, it's hard to get close to people. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a family, I have a husband. I have to really be cautious of who I bring into my life. Definitely. So, yeah, he's an artist that I mess with. God, I mess with a lot of people, but as of now, Saida, she's a new one. Saida K, she's a new artist.
Oh, okay.
Coming out straight from Denver. She's really cool. She's a part of the team as of now. Like Face Defeat. That's my guy, Face Defeat. Shout out to him. Shout out to all the people in Mutiny. Those are the homies as well. There's a lot of engineers. Those are the underground hip hop type deal. Real dope people. Hash got bars on Instagram. He's he's one of the first people that actually gave me my props and was like, hey, I mess with you. As a female artist of my caliber, it's a little bit harder because I'm not super sexualized, so sometimes I guess it comes off as intimidating, but he wasn't intimidating.
Well, no, because I have seen a few of your videos and a few of your performances and stuff like that, and it's different than what mainstream is going for now.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel? How your thoughts on it, I guess.
At first, I was kind of nervous, but as I go, it's like I watch a lot of anime, so it's just like you kind of almost build that storyline, because I actually go around meeting so many different people, and I want to bring more of the Lauryn Hills, Queen Latifah's. That's another inspiration. I'm sorry I missed out. Shy Rock, Shay Rock, my bad, Lachette's, the Gangsta Boo's, R.I.P. to her. You know what I'm saying? I want to bring that out. Well, okay, so Boo is kind of sexualized. That's my guy, though. I love her. But, like, Chat and people like that who are more so just doing them, I want to just do me. I feel like, to me, like, we're almost forced to be either sexualized or super deep. And I love Erykah Badu, but I'm not trying to be Erykah Badu. Like, I want to be me, because I'm not all into all of that type deal. I understand, I'm conscious of it, but that's not the image I'm trying to portray. I'm not. Earth Mother just comes sometimes from people, and it's a blessing to me because it's like I'm glad that y'all see me in that light, because that's a big light to see somebody in. But I just want to be able to be another person that, you know what I'm saying, that represents a group of people that don't get represented a lot, like just people who are themselves.
and hence your name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, where does that come from? Like,
so I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. I have no problem with being thugging and a nerd. So I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. Because it's like, what you gonna do? Beat me up because I like Harry Potter? Like, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. Yeah. And now that I'm older, at first it was the He Who Shall Not Be Named. So my rap name used to be She Who Shall Not Be Named. But then I changed it to She Who Won't Be Named. But it came from Voldemort. And yes, I know he was attacking really a whole bloodline, and high key was racist. But we're not going to get into that. But it's against human born, muggle born people. Ain't got nothing to do with like black folk. But you know what I'm saying? It's, but they were.
I guess you got to know Harry Potter to know what you're talking about. You just lost me.
I'm sorry. If you know Harry Potter, you know what I mean. And if you don't, we can always discuss that. I'm always trying to discuss funny stuff. But then also in this song, it's like two meanings. It's a double meaning because I feel like I want my music to be more about my music and not my name. You're going to find out stuff about me anyway because I'm so vulnerable in my music. But my name isn't important. Who I am isn't important because, I'm a representation of people who don't normally get represented. So I just want to be able to represent. Like, why does my name matter? Hello.
Okay.
Like she, just call me she. Like her, call me. I like those names. No name, she, her. Like people who don't put emphasis on, all that extra stuff.
Okay. So, what's the difference between? And this might be a setup question, and I apologize now. The difference between the Memphis music scene versus the Denver music scene.
Well, the difference is, for one, Memphis music has a culture in a sense. Denver is identifying their culture because you can ask a lot of Denver people about artists that came from here. I know a lot more hip hop artists that are from out here from back in the day than people from out here do. You know what I'm saying? And that's like a lot of them get mad and sensitive because you're being sensitive about the whole situation. But when you're comparing to somewhere like Memphis where DJ Paul literally runs the entire music industry, I can name 15 of your favorite rappers that use DJ Paul. Like, and use a Memphis cut in somewhere, a Juicy J or somebody from Memphis is in the industry. So we kind of were a part of that. See, the South doesn't get a lot of love. That's why Andre 3000 was like, the South has something to say because we have so much influence, but we don't get as much love as the West Coast and the East Coast because you know how it is. Again, conditioning. We are the dumb ones. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about nothing country people. You know what I'm saying? But our culture, and then with Memphis, we don't just have one thing. We have not only hip hop, well, rap. I'm gonna say rap. We have jazz, R&B, and blues. Okay. So there really isn't a comparison that I can really give. It's just Denver is in a growing stage, but because of the California influence, and I'm sorry, I'm not trying to mess up his stuff, but you can be mad at me, but I feel like because of the heavy California influence, they get lost in the sauce and don't understand that they still have not established a culture for themselves, and they need to just come together more, and that's all. Like, let their local beef go and just come together. Because even with Memphis, though, we have local beef, with the whole Dolph situation and, CMG being involved in all that extra stuff. I don't know if they're allegedly being involved.
Girl, I was like, hold on.
Allegedly
I was like,
being involved. I got to watch myself. I'm sorry. But allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Because that's local drama.
Yeah.
Though. But that's still on an industry front. Like when you come to local drama, when people are dying and going through all this, it just needs to be a few more people that just actually come together and actually go out and travel. A lot of people out here don't travel. like they should. And it's okay to travel once and not do music, but actually get to know people, and don't be afraid to take what you got to other places. Because I came here with a Southern sound. Though a lot of people do know of 3-6 and things of that nature, because I wear it on me. I don't care. That's why I said people know I love Memphis.
Yeah, no.
It's where I'm from, and it's, again, I'm not trying to perpetrate.
Well, no, that's what we was talking about before we started the podcast. You told me about all the spots to eat that you need to go over here, because, you know, it's down 55, you know what I mean? Like, from St. Louis, where all my family is. So, yeah, he was like, oh, yeah, get the barbecue from over here. Do
so pieces from over here. Like, yeah, but that's something that just people don't know. But, again, that has nothing to do with the artist. And, again, I'm going to say this as lightly as I can. Gentrification is real. And that's all I'm saying.
Okay. All right. No, but I appreciate you answering the question. You know what I mean? Like I said, I posed the question to a lot of people. I've gotten a lot of DMs about it and stuff like that. But I like the fact that you use the growth stage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Versus, like, you know,
they ain't doing that.
Yeah.
You hear that a lot, but it's like it's a lot of people doing
but everything
stuff.
isn't. Everything needs to grow. It needs to grow, and you know what I mean. And
because I tell people all the time, like, they'll be like, such and such. Sometimes you are behind the scenes without even knowing it. Like Lil Baby, people like that. Their first albums that they got big off of, DJ Paul was literally he got plaques because of them. Type deal. You gonna have to sit down. So, you know what I'm saying? But you wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know that a lot of things that, like the song Cardi B and Offset just came out with, that's an old 90s Memphis song.
Yeah.
And I listen to it every day.
Yeah.
Don't kill yourself.
But that's what you call that's using any Memphis samples a cheat code though. Like, I found that like, you know what I'm saying, like any one of them old, you know what I'm saying, slaps that y'all had back, anybody, because you know my guy was a 8-ball.
Yeah, everybody.
I wasn't a big MJG fan, really? But 8-ball was my guy. Like, you know what I mean?
I was like, I don't know them, but I have met them in passing because they do certain shows and stuff. They're really cool people. I don't know, I haven't met her personally, but I do this thing called Chat Way or That Way with Lil Chat. You know, the lady that does Chicken Head.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, she rapped with Project Pay. A lot of them a lot. And she was a former member of 3-6. I think she's back, but let me not get into politics. Yeah, she does a open mic online every Monday. So you can enter. You have to have your music in before the following Monday, so probably like Wednesday or Thursday.
And
you have to.
Where's that at? Hold on.
It's on IG. You can go to her IG at The Real Lil Chat, and all the information is on there. So any artist, and I tell artists about it all the time, any artist that wants their music heard from more than just here, you know what I'm saying? You can do that. And we have all types of people, all types of genres, from metal to rap to hip hop in different areas. People from Washington, D.C., Memphis. And some people will come on there. Like one time, Young Buck was on there. Yeah. We got a lot of people on there just around. Ty Dolla $ign was on there not too long ago. One time, Lupe, he had to have watched a piece of it. You know what I'm saying? Because he commented. You know what I'm saying? So you never know who is on her live because she is a legend type deal.
That's straight out of Cashville. That Young Buck's probably one of my top albums like of all time.
Really?
Like, I that's one of my like my go-to.
Yeah.
Like I could listen to that.
I like Young Buck. From Nashville, I like Starlito.
Okay.
That's my guy. Shout out to Starlito. We love you in Memphis. You know that.
I heard that. But all right, so let's get to Denver right quick, right?
Okay.
What is your favorite venue, I guess, to perform at? Or which one would you like to perform at? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I perform so many doggone places. Jeez.
And look, I don't want to offend anybody or anything like that.
I mean, you better not get sensitive with me because it's nothing. I ain't even said nothing yet, but
look, I gotta throw it out there before.
One of my favorite places that I performed ever was at Town Hall Collaborative, and that was with Funky Fresh Fridays. That venue was cool because it's like I'm an artsy person, so I like artsy spaces. Very artsy, and the drink that I got tasted really good. Not that one. ZZ, does that mess with anything? Okay. Well then, real artsy venue, real cool. The drink I got was phenomenal. It was just a good time. I played ping pong for a minute. Where's another place? It's more so the experience I get versus the venue. Cause I'm
sure the moment plays.
Yeah, I performed at the Roxy. I performed at Vinyl. I performed at Standard. I performed at a lot of places. I'm blessed actually for that. JBL was fun. GBL, my bad. Get busy living. That was fun. I did a show. The homie Matthias the Great. It's always interesting to do the hood shows out here, and they were cool. I liked it because it reminded me of clubs in Memphis, like somebody was selling plates and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like they had like soda. Like so it was cool. The crowd was real energetic.
All right. So so how about give me 2 or 3 artists locally that you haven't worked with that you would want to, like, that you would want to, like, you know what I mean?
July, like to have a song with.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say July first. I love July. I recently just got to know her as a person, like not like closely, but me and her have done more stuff together.
Okay.
So she did Face to Feet allows me to throw a ladies' night for Beats Bodega every Thursday at that's not Bar Red, is it? It's not at Bar Red. Or is it? I think it's at Bar Red. But look it up, Face to Feet, Beats Bodega. They do that every Thursday. I do a ladies' night once a month. Oh. So she performed at one of my ladies' night. I've done shows with her, and I know she's a phenomenal artist, really dope. But her beats, Jesus, please, buy her stuff. Get her big. She's the one. Who else? Oh, God. There's this chick named Yasmin. She's a singer. She's a phenomenal singer.
Okay.
If I just had to just be blunt about it, who I want to work with, her. And I want to work with one of the bigger ones, like the folks that's locally more famous, like 100 Pack Savvy or somebody. I ain't saying people are scared. I might be too low level for them, too underground type of deal.
But I mean, you can always, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like somebody like that. But the thing is, I'm not trying to be charged an arm and leg because I come with a lot. So
we gonna get you one off the strip right here, right now.
I got tattoos,
Look,
so
we gonna shoot out, try to get you one off the strip.
Yeah, but
nah, that's cool.
3.
What about let's throw out a producer, maybe one producer or something like that you would like to collab with, or.
There's a guy that I'm sorry, Noel Cruz, I love you. I want to work with him. Like, that's in the works, but it's just when I do have time, she gets sick, I done got sick, or it's like when he has time, I don't really have the time.
So it's just, hold on, that ain't the same one that Meek Mill be talking to. Turn me up, Cruz. Look, that ain't that one, is it? I don't know. He always say that on every song. Look, turn me up, Cruz.
Oh no, but I like Noel. I've worked with a whole bunch of people. So
nah, that's cool.
It's kind of hard to.
Yeah, and I hate to, put people on the spot but I just like to, because also too, it puts other producers and on notice that, hey, look here. Hey, if they hear about it or somebody hears, this person would like to work with you.
I worked with Rooftop, a few people. Like, I like Rooftop. He's real cool. Rooftop, I think, did the session. He did the session for the Knock. And then this other venture I used to work with, this collaborative, but I ain't gonna name their name. He came to one of their events, and he was really cool. Got to actually rap on one of his beats and stuff. That was fun.
All right. So give me top 5 artists of all time. Mine? Yes.
That's crazy. I might have to do 6. Kid Cudi.
Hold on, you can't do 6 out of 5. No, somebody has to go.
Oh no.
So Kid Cudi.
Kid Cudi. Look, if I already named him, I'm gonna try not to name him because I got space. Key Glock. Oh, who I listen to? Key Glock, Kid Cudi. Jesus. I listen to 21 Savage. I think 21 Savage is really dope. He's like that popular kid, but he's like cool with everybody. Phife Dawg. Top 5. Actually, take away Phife Dawg, put Q-Tip. Cause Q-Tip. And Pharrell Williams. I love Pharrell. I've been like the biggest. I was an NERD before. Please don't sue me for that, but I've been there since I was like 12. Like, I've been there with you since I was like 12. But them, I hope I said Mac Miller, X, Slump, Ski Mask, Slump. I can go on. I like a lot of people, like, for real. Smokey Robinson and Sam Cooke and Al Green.
Look at you.
That's what I was
saying. Man, I'm trying to tell you, like, because that's I think but I think all the artists that you name, I don't think are in anybody's top
Oh,
5.
they're crazy.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, so it shows
Even
like
Key Glock.
the diversity of, you know what I mean, what you're
Yeah.
listening to, what you're taking in, what your inspiration is and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So I think that that's amazing. So how do you find time being a full-time mom, you know what I mean, a homemaker, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, in a relationship, holding that down, and all the other stuff that you do
Yeah.
to focus on the music?
It's forced, no cap, because I feel like stopping that is a disservice to her, to Zion, because I never want her to feel like she has a time limit on life, or when she becomes a mom, everything stops. That's falsified. I feel like as a mom or as a parent, it's very hard to not make everything about your child, but in the same sense, I never want to lose myself, so I create the time. I have gotten to the point now, though, where I have to more so do stuff in studio, because I kind of call it shifts, almost. Like, first shift, I gotta wake up, that's her. You know what I'm saying? I gotta, mom, make sure I try my best to make sure the house is fine. Get whatever business I gotta go to, you know, what I got going. And then when she finally falls asleep, or when her dad gets home, that's when shift 2 pops up. And I have to make sure he got food, everything's straight, you know, because he works like 60, 70 hours a week. So he can go get something to eat, but as a housewife, as anybody's woman, period, you start to feel bad after a while if your man is just going, and he work, you know what I'm saying? He take care of the bills, so I gotta make sure he's fed, make sure she's fed, make sure I'm fed. I have no time, but I make it, because again, I just want to show her that you never have to stop. Sometimes and I'm big on taking breaks. When it's time for me to take a break, I take a break. Like, if I'm getting too overwhelmed, you ain't gonna see me for like a week, and you'll be okay. Like, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
what's the
just,
unplug consist of?
I usually just
what's
don't.
going on there for like a week?
That's when I'm usually just posting like jokes or like little videos I like. I take a break from studio. I take a break from really everything, and I don't know if it got anything to do with it, but just so people can have an archetype for it. I'm an Aquarius, so I like my time to myself. A lot of times after shows, like, I'm actually socially awkward. I'm just trained well. So I don't like being around a lot of people and stuff like that. I get like social anxiety, no cap. But thankfully for my grandmother, she trained me how to be in public.
Yeah.
So they peeped that at a young age. So they started training me at a young age. So I'm trained to do what I'm supposed to do. You know, I can make it work. When I get home, I be like, Jesus. Gee, I gotta go take a bath. I'm chilling. And sometimes it is a little overwhelming, especially if I have to because it's a lot of stuff that consists. Sometimes I have to take her to the show because her dad's getting off late. He come pick her up. Oh, let's say, because he's a dad and he works. Oh, I came to the wrong address. Now he halfway mad. I'm trying to get her while they want me to come rap or do a mic check that they're probably 3 hours late for. No shade. But you know what I'm saying? Like, things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? So it is a lot that you have to deal with, but you make the time. It all depends on what you're trying to portray or what you want your life to be.
So what words of advice, or, you know what I mean, words of wisdom would you give to a female artist trying to break into, you know what I mean, the game?
Do you, if you are single, be careful of how you move. Be careful of falling for people. Like, just be careful with that. Like, don't go into business things looking for other stuff. Everybody, don't go into everything thinking you have to be friends with people. Remember, you are a business. Educate yourself, because nobody's going to educate you, and that's for any artist. You must educate yourself. It's enough people like Nipsey hustled and gave the game. So many people that have given the game. Just go on YouTube and look. You know what I'm saying? Learn a little bit about business if you can. You know what I'm saying? Try to start producing your own stuff. But if you want to, really figure out what you want to be, even if that's in the midst. But in between that, you do not have to fall in love with everybody. You do not have to befriend everybody. You are still a business. Remember that you are a business. And remember that your music is your music, and don't you don't have to change it for anybody. Of course, you can be coachable and you can take in criticism, but do you to the fullest, and don't let nobody stop you. Don't they? Because especially when you're a female, they're gonna disrespect you anyway. Because when you a rapper, then when you're a female rapper, it's a little bit more disrespect. So.
Look, I asked you for one thing. You gave me the whole playbook.
I'm sorry.
But that's super cool though that you know what I mean? Because I'm sure you've had experiences. You know a lot of things that people coming in the game can't see.
Yeah.
You know, and also how you had to navigate through some situations and
you gotta
things
be
like
careful
that.
with males and females. There's no sexual orientation when it comes to being careful of yourself, because you never know. It could be jealousy on both ends. It could be love on both ends. Depending on how you move, just be careful. She just, y'all know her.
Look, we doing a double interview at one time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so tomorrow's the show.
Yes.
Let's we'll post a flyer up on it or something like that on here so people can see and stuff like that. You want to let them know what time and
yeah, so I will be 80 Spades is the headliner. It'll be a few people there like Hash, me on the ticket. It starts at 9 p.m. at Bar Red. So yeah, on the 19th. So tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just make sure, because I'd be like that. I'd be like, oh, tomorrow. I'm thinking it's the 16th. Oh, tomorrow's the 19th. Okay.
Yeah. No.
But 19th tomorrow. Yeah, like I said, 9 p.m. I don't know. It's until. But yeah, come ready to hear some bars. And I love 80 Space because he's a part of I have a hip hop group and an industry group. Yeah. So he's a part of like the hip hop group, the people that go to Mutiny, that mess with Face to Feed and the Beat Bodega, Cons, DJ Cos. You know what I'm saying? Okay. People like that. They all have.
So you're a fan of the bar work?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not big on, because I ain't the smartest, but I'm usually not big on metaphors, but I love people I like people who just like to rap. Like, I like to rap. So I love people who love to rap too. And it's unfortunate that the industry side, they're too big on image. Where on the hip hop underground side, we just gonna rap.
Were you saying a person just can't grab a mic and just...
Yeah, they gotta worry about who's there, what they got on, who posting it, like things of that nature. Where on the hip hop end, it's more so just love, just the love of the original foundation of hip hop.
I guess it's almost like the difference between, you know what I mean, like picking up a basketball.
Yeah.
Versus playing pickup ball.
Yeah,
versus
like
waiting for the...
Or 2K. Versus actually.
I
people
got
be
you.
like, "Well, my man, hold up, pause. My man's a basketball player, and he'll tell people all the time, like, I can't really play 2K, but we can play for real."
Yeah.
And I'm the one that's like, we can play 2K because I hurt my knee. I'd tear you up in that. So.
No. But like I said, man, I appreciate you finding time. I know you got your hands full, and you finding time before the show to come down here is really big. You know, I've heard a lot about you. I heard your music, you know what I mean? Like I saw the story that we posted up at, the Wade Powell and the Rockies down here, our gym, outdoor gym down here. And we're fans. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like we love new music because everybody gives me a hard time because I got the same 4 songs on my playlist like all the time. So they be like, "Hey, bro."
I had Key Glock just going. They be like, "That's how you listen to." Actually, I listen to a lot of stuff. I just don't have time for hearing people complain.
Yeah.
Because I can play some Gorillas. Don't mind her. She play too much. I can play the Gorillas. I can play. We can go rock for rock. I'll play some Sublime for you. I'll play some what's that name? System of Downs. I don't care what it is. Like, we can go any genre.
It's just like good music.
Gustav Holst. Yeah, what you want.
So is there anything else that we need to know? You know what I mean? Or anything you have going on?
Yeah. So if you didn't know, I have an album out right now. It's called Time to Change EP. It's released on Bandcamp. So you will have to go to bandcamp.com. One word.
We'll put it at the bottom of there.
Okay. So, like I said, Time to Change EP, what's cool about Bandcamp is as an artist, an independent artist, you can set your own price. So there is a price. It's $10, or you can pay more if you want to. Type deal. Please support that. You can listen to it as well. It's on the same. As long as you're going through Bandcamp, everything's necessary because it's not on all streaming platforms. But my music is on all streaming platforms, just She Who Won't Be Named. I have a single that I'm about to pop out. I'm just trying to get it mixed and mastered, making sure everything sounds right. I have a video by Vic Shot This coming out. It's from a song on my album. I forgot what I named it because it's something different on the album. Because as an artist, we do that. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make sure that I don't lie to you guys.
Okay.
Other than that, that's about it. I don't have anything else. Just please go support the album. It's doing real good numbers. And it actually got mentioned in a it got mentioned in look, I said don't have kids, but it was mentioned in their May and June like on their main page for top hip hop albums.
Oh, okay.
For May and June. So
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Man.
It's doing really well. It's not, if you look in the party, there are like 2 songs on there, but it's more so just about growth and basically all my music. I want people to understand that it's okay to breathe and it's okay to be you. It's okay to take time to do you. So all my albums have a theme. This theme is just the introduction to me and my 6-year journey up until now. So hopefully it helps. Apparently it's been helping a lot of people. Neighborhood is on there and a few other popular ones.
Okay.
So,
well, now, like I said, congratulations on that. Is there anything else, anybody else you need to shout out or anything like that?
Oh, there's so many of you guys, which y'all know I love y'all. Shout out to The Knock. Shout out to Triggered Futures. Shout out to Jesus on Colfax. I just met them. Those are community service. Shout out to Big Stepper Studios. Lord have mercy. Shout out to Concert App. Shout out to Hypnotic. Shout out to, like I said, Hash and the Survival Team. Shout out to Matthias the Great. What do you? Shout out to her daddy.
Hey, my man. Hey, shout out to him, too, for all the support, man.
Yeah.
Hey, this is great, man. Hey, love to see family, man. Love to see you doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. And like I said, good luck tomorrow. Yes. I'm going to try to make it. Okay. But you know you rappers, y'all like to start late.
Trust me, it's hard for me because she's going to wake up at 7:30 in the morning regardless. So.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, hey, thank you guys for tapping in to King Penny's podcast, man. Hey, if you guys make it down to Longmont, hey, check out the Wait Pile on the Rockies at 1610 Main Street. Hey, check out our show tomorrow. We're going to put the flyer up right here so you guys can have the address and everything like that, man. You guys support the cause. Hey, thank you guys for tapping in. Any last words, ma'am? You're on now.
Look at you. What you going to say?
It's time. There you go. Hey, King Penny, we're out of here, man.
Peace. Girl, it's too